just let them go as I was the gatekeeper. And they're off. So, what does chaos mode mean? Well, the first thing is you might see a whole bunch of monsters that you wouldn't expect, but all the monsters will have randomized sets as we have already found stones of sunlight. So yeah, first little wrinkle is that all the monster stats are randomized as you have to return and repel to begin with. Usually a good find, but we have retained keyless, so as you can see, Toaster popped right into that corner. We're gonna grab the dragon scale, the herb, some gold, and it looked like a second herb. So nothing too exciting yet, although there should be plenty of excitement before this is over. Toaster going to go ahead and take a quick save. Wolfman, yeah. A little bit of an early start. Supposed to be a 4-man match, but unfortunately it seems like Sam Vale could not make it as Bishop takes the first step out onto the world. Runs into Magidrakey. And this is looking kind of like a normal Magidrakey. Come on now. Although, as you can see, yeah, here we go, Magidrakey. You'd expect it to be by now. Oh, the chaos, no it's not. And yeah, you can see an amazing toast side 50 experience at the next level. That's another wrinkle of chaos. It's randomized how much experience it's going to take to gain the next level, as basically Toaster find an early town that is taken, especially when it's Cantlin. I think Toaster gave me a little talk, but wrinkle number 3. All the gear prices are randomized, and I think inflation has hit Olive Guard this seed. Those are some very expensive items, although a pretty good deal finding the silver shield for just a bit over 400 gold. And going to be able to pick up the chainmail for only 44. A little bit too expensive to pick up any weaponry at the moment. But with the gold chest in the armor, he can opt to do a ghetto grind to get that money. As the day he just blasts the AllenHeffley into oblivion. So something to help our runners get going here at the start is that one of the monsters is known as the Wet Noodle. It will have only 5 health, and something new that was not in the last Chaos Tournament is that the noodle can no longer have abilities. So you can't have a noodle that just say, oh, I only have 5 strength, but I have Dragon Lord 2 breath. That is no longer a thing, which, if you can find that monster that only hits for 1 time, it makes it a lot easier to take it down. Taking it down has not happened yet, nobody able to score a kill. Although AmazingToaster picking that 10 times used and will take down the Magidrakey. Silver Shield and Chainmail paying off for him, he is going to gain level 1651. So AmazingToaster performance and getting off the ground as betastrep turns into a red dragon. Not quite sure if he's going to be anything like the usual fun police that he is, but Baby Breath able to take down betastrep as he's actually managed to take down a Magidrakey as well and go to level 2. He's going to try to take this one down as AmazingToaster do battle with a metal slime. I'm going to try to fight it, but I'm going to use the herb. DWR unfortunately not quite able to get off the ground yet, as here comes the fun police, and well, usually they do a bit more damage, but This early on, 22 to the face is quite adequate to make an arrest. We have metal slime fights from betastrep and AmazingToaster. Although, being the guy, you should know it should be for 14, but the metal slime resists death. TheAlanHeffley actually found the demon knight that runs away. And then dodges, and dodges again. TheAlanHeffley just unfortunately unable to take down Magidrake in order to get up to level 2 yet. Still stuck on level 1 as this metal slime is still alive. We have metal slimes all over the place, and well, unfortunately, TheAlanHeffley takes a death. Still has not found Caitlin to purchase them here, and only has 21 gold now, although a trip to the treasury can restock that. And finally, the metal slime goes down to betastrep for 93 experience and some levels. 0305. And yeah, as Triple Victoria points out, those things are tanks. Oh, TheAlanHeffley is falling out of Magidrake. If you can get this down, he will have caught up to level 2. His betastrep goes into town, and yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you'll get very lucky, and those first items will be very cheap, but not quite happening this seed. Although that is a very affordable flame sword, as TheAlanHeffley finally takes care of that. Magidrake and gets up there, and here we go from AmazingToaster. Gonna pop in here and cast return. Okay. Bobski, we have a start. Seems like our noodle might have been the Demon Knight, but the starting strength was so high that it was running away, but our artist managed to find the Magidrake that could be defeated easily to gain 54 experience to get off the first level. And betastrep might make it. Nope. It's just taking a shortcut. At this health level, you're not going to survive that trip. And AmazingToaster just going to do a little bit of a ghetto grind, going to grind up, probably pick up the flame sword. Yep, saving right now looks like... Yeah. I know Discord's being a little bit annoying, so I have to deal with Robo Me for the entire stream. There's not much we can do about that. But yeah, betastrep has managed to find Caitlin, so if he decides to do a little bit of a ghetto grind, he can get into the same situation and gear as AmazingToaster. It looks like betastrep's gonna do just that. Yes, the silver shield for 492 is certainly something that is very nice to see is TheAlanHeffley actually resets. And betastrep realizing that both are realizing that the flame sword was a little pricier than they expected right to get that. All this. TheAlanHeffley, knowing of the Magijakey, is going to do a hard reset and I'm gonna gear up and take down that Magijakey again. Go. Not gonna be that big of a deal this early. He's only about 3 kills off as the AmazingToaster is having Blue Dragon troubles, but gets away at the last moment. One step from Caitlyn, taking to the 2 health of the red slime. Defense breaking missed by the red slime gets away. Yeah, they don't have to be setting up the gold. I'm going to pick up enough gold to buy some gear. As AmazingToaster is about to get a very toasty sword. And betastrep about to equalize the gear situation, so looks like a little bit all of our runners are going to be on mostly equal footing with their gear, and this early on, can't really tell who has the advantage. And as you can see right away, able to deal some heavy damage to this red slime, takes it down to 70. It seems like that's going to be the level. With 13 power, 7 agility, 19 health, 1 magic. So yeah, betastrep looking to hit much harder is the cave right next to Caitlyn is the grave of Garanham. And betastrep wants nothing to do with that enemy. Starwire running away, so it has very little strength. Find some gold. Gonna find a torch. Going to find some more gold. And here we go for TheAlanHeffley, going to pick up the silver shield. Actually going to pick up the broadsword. Probably didn't check the other 2 shops, or else you would have seen the very cheap flame sword, although I believe there's one in this bottom shop, so he's about to upgrade. As AmazingToaster has found the town of Remeldar. Yeah, here comes the equalizing here, as AmazingToaster has found the Death Necklace. It's going to find some $12 full plate on their upgrade. Okay. Yeah, betastrep and AmazingToaster going down to the Red Dragon and Gold Man. As just west of 10 kills another cave, so as soon as betastrep takes care of this wizard for only 26 experience, that's probably the last wizard that's going to die in this seed. How about this Jakey? Done in 18? That's probably the last Jakey that's dying in this seed. And Mouse Slime does what Mouse Slimes do best and just takes off away from AmazingToaster. Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley trying to get back his experience they lost. Finds the ghost, gets breathed on by the ghost, dies to the ghost. As AmazingToaster finds a very nice monster in that blue dragon, 190 experience. Wizards for 71. All able to deal 1 damage to the Armor Knight. They're proving to at least be somewhat like their twin selves. And here we go for TheAlanHeffley. Going to finally be able to take down this Mad Drake and get back up to level 2. But the ghosts are pretty nice experience. You can take them down. 143. And here we go, 7, 6, 19, 8, with a double level against the spell of sleep. As it appears, AmazingToaster has found the tablet cave. Going to see what is in this one chest down here. Wings. In the meantime, while nobody was paying, I wasn't paying attention. Betastrep seemed to have found a flute. And right now, Betastrep just looking to sit right around start and grind what he can find. Okay, our tracker link for noting that the flute was in a chest in Garen's grave, so that's going to be one aspect that hasn't changed. One of our search spots is going to be empty. Which one will be? Who knows? Because I don't. Unfortunately, TheAlanHeffley sees a new town, but it's ambushed by the Goldman and punched to oblivion. I'm definitely going to give it another go. And it's just going to have a nice little repeat one step away from the town. As I believe the AmazingToaster is about to get this double level. There you go. Going to pick up his sleep spell. And ouch! Ghost hit hard. Yeah, have they finally... Okay, this was Vilmodar, so he's going to pick up his Death Necklace. If he picks the gear shop, he'll pick up a full plate. And here's another town for AmazingToaster if you can reach it. And try and knock out this red slime first. As Betastrep manages to knock out the Demon Knight, and looks like that was our wet noodle. But it was enough to gain the level for 2, 5, 10, 2, and a spell of Hurt More. Hurt More still does an impressive amount of damage, but with randomized stats that also includes randomized resist, so may have a little trouble finding good targets, unlike the vanilla game. But for now, he's going to go to just find these wings, as Heffley takes out Wraith Knight for 58. It looks like it wasn't too far to get level 8 with 4, 8, 1, 7, and a spell spell heal. And that's nice. Amazing Toaster able to defeat the ghost in one hit for 11, 3, 6, 3. Looks like that was a double level. Amazing Toaster going to utilize the services of this guy to restore his MP. And you can see it there, betastrep trying to put the more to use on this AK-47, but not having much luck as the AK wakes up and guns him down. Amazing with the confirming with the king, 150 experience to the next level, so 1594 the magic number. And here we go with synchronized dives into the cave under Tantagel, which is Swamp North. That looks like Amazing Toaster is going to explore the first continent while betastrep goes to the second continent. And Amazing Toaster is going to give Darren's Grave a go. And a new camp for betastrep. Going to see what this is. If you can make it past this magician. Or the magician just let them by. And he has found the ton of coal. Meanwhile, Amazing Toaster puts the hurt more there. And coal is empty. And Bishop discovers magic armor for 704 gold. Has the money to buy it, so he is now the best gear that money can buy. Although he wishes he had Erdrick's armor, as I think Amazing Toaster actually managed to take out the Tollman and got some amazing gains with the double level. Yeah, 1776, your stats really start looking nice. Yes, here we go, fourth chest. Was it this one? Yes, it was. The fairy flute is in Darren's Grave, as betastrep tried to cast something. It didn't work, but the axe to the face sure did, as Amazing Toaster manages to take down the Fun Police for 32 experience. And it's just running level 8. Gonna discover on his next kill that he should be level 9. As these armor knights are denying Amazing Toaster the final chest in Darren's Grave. We're going to have some chords for betastrep. Going to get that heal spell used and just walk right up to this old man, and we're going to see where this overworld item is, if there is one. I may go and search 50 north, 42 east. And AmazingToaster also about to get the info. Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley is navigating this cave in the dark, not quite having learned the spell of Radiant yet, which seems to be Tablet Cave, as he has not gotten into encounter. 50 north. And here we go, betastrep wasting very little time going for this count, although this might terminate quickly. Although it has led him to this town. Use miniatures in my bad. Yeah, it is. Cyan Veiled simply did not show up. Don't know what happened to him, but we waited as long as he could, but no signs of him. We had to get going, so... As betastrep finds the town of Breck and has decided with the knowledge of where Swamp is, he's going to go through... Probably pick up on the princess on the way. And he's about to get the GPS, which is extra useful in chaos mode because usually you just use it to get some numbers compared to where you are to the castle. But its other function is really nice in chaos. It also tells you how much experience you need to next level, which it will do that in vanilla, but with the randomized experience to next level, it's a really nice function for chaos, as betastrep will pick up his level 9. AmazingToaster attempting to camp is going to get the bad news that all that's up here is a Breckenary. And betastrep is doing battle with an AK-47s. Mainly our spike tile monster, which is annoying news, but he can't get through the armor. He's put to sleep. Just pounding away on it. Hasn't woken up. Oh, it's woke up. And the sleep had no effect. No effect again, and then goes betastrep. And it looks like AmazingToaster may be giving it a go himself, as TheAlanHeffley, I believe, is still stuck in Tablet Cave. Oh no, he's in Garen's grave. Just not running into encounters, but going to take these top 3 chests. Going to utilize that torch to light the way. And we'll see if he makes it any further down. Not this Goldman has anything to say about it. Looks like we're going to have synchronized armor knight fights, as both our runners are going to try to take this monster down. AmazingToaster managing to land the hurt more for 60, not enough to kill. Lands a second one for another 60, and that will do it. Ooh, 170, so... These armor knights are kind of close to vanilla, as 5301... Normally in vanilla, the armor knight gives 172 experience, so 2 hurt more for 170. Not too bad. And now you have to go through him again. And Bishop has thusly gone through him. So synchronized princess rescues as don't look now, but Amazing Toaster is actually hit level 15, so the level's coming fast and furious. And also having the outside spell can just teleport out of the swamp cave, don't have to deal with the armored knight. And here's the save for betastrep. Meanwhile, TheAlanHeffley behind quite a bit on experience trying to navigate in the dark this Garen grave, but without any of the tools compared to our others having quite a bit of trouble. And here comes the good news for betastrep. 34, 9, 22, 47 off those 2 levels. And you can see AmazingToaster has about 900 experience lead, but a 4-level lead. So, as it turns out, the exit the swamp cave actually looks to dump you fairly close to where the coordinates are. So, AmazingToaster counting out some steps. Bishop goes up another level. 84113 is the 8th level. 6980 as AmazingToaster goes up a level. And 279 for AmazingToaster to reach next level. And there you go, Earth's token on the map. So, for most of it, we're going to have to find and defeat the Hawksness boss in order to gain our Armpit seed as Bullhead nothing. Yes, myself, Sign Bay was MIA, so we had to go on without him. TheAlanHeffley runs into the Spectre and gets taken out by the Spectre's Hurt spell. As AmazingToaster is about to upgrade to some magic armor. Magic armor providing the same defense as full plate, but now he will regenerate 1 health every 4 steps and gains 1/3 resistance to hurt spells, same as Erdrick's armor. And while we're at it, we're just gonna look around a bit on the second continent. As Bishop finds and deletes a Wraith tonight for 58 experience. Another big experience came from AmazingToaster. Not quite there yet, but those blue dragons are really nice when you see them because you can just defeat them in one move and get quite a good chunk of experience. As Bishop has to gain the next level, gaining 2, 1, 4, and 4 in one level. And here's AmazingToaster finding the mountain cave. And you can see already 116 health on Amazing Toaster. Going to gain another level. What does this one have? 0, 10, 11, 8, I believe. And finds the harp on the top floor of Mountain Cave. Meanwhile, Betastrep's going to torch a golem for 127 experience. As TheAlanHeffley is going to go up to level 5 finally. Looks like level 5 and 6 picking up sleep finally. As AmazingToaster, without the sword, going to dive down here. And the curse spell confirming what we already know as Betastrep picks up more levels: 5, 8, 0, 1, and a spell for 1. AmazingToaster going to find the fighter's ring for 2 more AP. As Poltergeist also give out experience, and here comes levels for Betastrep: 3, 10, 2. Looks like a double of there. And AmazingToaster making it around to his final chest, takes it and clicks some gold. But with the harp in hand, all AmazingToaster is looking for is the Rain Cave and the Rainbow Drop Cave. Also, it's a Drop Cave. As Betastrep has managed to find their in-game objective, Charlotte. So it'll be a short one this week. Betastrep's gonna pick up some more levels here. Yeah, quite a nice chunk of levels right in that 2k experience range. And here we go, AmazingToaster following in the footsteps of Betastrep, managing to find Charlotte. And I believe this may be it for the second continent, so going to have to go back to the first continent and find Hawksness and a couple of caves to finish out the exploration. And it looks like here Betastrep's about to equalize the levels, so it's looking like at level 17 you get a bit of a gap in the requirements to the next level. AmazingToaster unleashing a painful hit on this troll, hitting it for 107 over here for 255 experience. Very nice. Going to give it to this ghost as well, but still not leveling up. As TheAlanHeffley has actually managed to locate Hawksness, but without the levels our other runners have, not going to be able to do much here. Betastrep has managed to find the Mountain Cave and will soon have the harp and maybe the fighter's ring, as AmazingToaster taking a trip back to Tangible. Had to pick up Healmore at some point, so depending on stats, we statistically may already be ready for the Dragon Lord, but well, that depends on what kind of wrinkles he has, as Druids have 184 experience. Nice kill there. And it seems like it's going to be a Stone Man on this Spike Towel, which is going to finish off TheAlanHeffley with the Hurt spell. TheAlanHeffley without the boosted stats unable to deal damage. Not having as big of an attack as our runners and no hurt more yet. And here we go for AmazingToaster. We're gonna have his Stoneman fight coming up here in a moment. Takes that Scorpion from 116, does not level. It looks like TheAlanHeffley's about to take a trip through the Mount Cave. We'll have to see how he does without the tool our other runner had, as he is still on level 6 as. Here we go with the Stoneman fight. Yeah, AmazingToaster able to deal 23, but takes 24 in return. Ooh, these Stonemen hit pretty hard, but can be hit with the Hurt More for 202 experience, and here is Erdrick's armor. So now all AmazingToaster needs is the Staff of Verdi Cave and the Dirk, and he will have everything he needs to go kill the Dragon Lord. Here is the level. What is it? 1, 2, 2, 18. Ooh, nice magic. Not so nice everything else, though. AmazingToaster gonna get this gold man try, takes it down for 172 experience, and he's actually gonna pick up another level here. What is it? 2, 4, 1, and 9. Okay, do we have the right one? Not yet. On the dirt, without the Staff of Rain. He's going to be less of a jerk because of the ownership of Erdrick's token, but he's still going to be enough of a jerk that he won't hit over the beds. As AmazingToaster blasts a Droll into oblivion for 139. So we know he has at least 139 strength with a flame sword. There's still 12 more attack turns once he locates under sword. What is it? Staff Rain Cave. Okay, having a little problems there. Sorry from the hiccup. We actually, I believe, have a new restreamer today. The Amused Miniature. Thank you for restreaming, and 40. Thank you for tracking tonight's first as 43 minutes in. AmazingToaster has Rainbow Drop. And I don't believe we've had a stat check yet, but based on that critical he got, it looks like his strength is really adequate to go take on the Dragon Lord. And that may be what he's planning on. He's... Okay, I guess he's going to look in here. Oh, Garinham, we haven't seen these 3 chests. No, those aren't stairs. That's just gold. And it's just a couple of gold chests in that fairy water, and I believe under here may be the Stones of Sunlight Cave, also known as Bonus Cave. That it is. So 1 final chest, gold, looking like our sword is in Charlock, as AmazingToaster takes another trip back to Tangential, is gonna recover MP, and probably gonna make a beeline over there. As betastrep goes up to level 19 as well. Nick Force giving a good point. Nobody had managed to get down to the bottom chest in the grave of Garenham, so there is a possibility that's down there. As I'm sure betastrep's about to be just retracing some of AmazingToaster's steps, picking up the chest in Garenham, and then with any luck finding the staff of Random Jerk to get his rainbow drop. As TheAlanHeffley finally picking up some levels and picking up hurt more, but kind of definitely looking to be a step behind here. And yeah, Toaster and betastrep are very close right now. AmazingToaster, having finished the collection, has a definite edge, but if you thought Charlock was an equalizer in standard, oh buddy, you had nothing of these Chaos Charlocks. First off, a little bit of explanation about some mechanics here. In Vanilla Dragon War, each monster is broken up into groups, which combine with that monster's ability to determine how hard it is to run away. Chaos kind of uses that logic, but instead it's applied to maps. So your overworld, all the monsters only use 25% of their agility. Caves, I believe it's somewhere around 33%. Charlock, 100%. And when I said those monster stats are randomized, it goes all the way up to 255 agility, so good luck running from that in Charlock, although who needs to run when you just hit stuff in the face? Gold, period, by the way. Gold, herb, torch. SMDI, people, Zion, Bale, no show. Gold. Burn. Now I mean Burn, I'm actually meaning Burn. Wings. So, Judge's Table or Bottom of Grave, which is it? Judge's Table. AmazingToaster was orbiting a beeline straight from Dragon Lord. Has some really good HP and MP, but well, I'm at least trying my best to be able to block. Although the druids now fall in one hit, so they're not much of a roadblock. Red Dragon's not even hitting that hard, being defense broken, but still using that fire breath to decent effect as TheAlanHeffley unfortunately takes a punch from Golden Man. And yeah, you can see it here. You get a high agility enemy. Good luck running away from it. Yeah, AmazingToaster just went for the sword. Hit the amount of attack power he has, even 255 agility can withstand that. Although this is proving to be a fairly beefy red dragon, finally falls, and is actually going to give up level 20 with 421 agility. And oh, here's something that could cause problems to Bolt Man. He's trying to give AmazingToaster the business. Oh, he's actually fence broken on, dealing 3 damage, but a big punch for 12, and AmazingToaster is down. Don't look now, but betastrep is already in Charlock, checking out the treasure and to head down. As TheAlanHeffley finally gets the coordinates, and well, that didn't work out. And Bishop actually manages to take down the golden 2 swings of the flame sword. Really nice. And you can see a bit of difference in the health stats. Betastrep is running the strength HP build, as is TheAlanHeffley, while AmazingToaster is running the strength agility build. So he's definitely got more speed about him than AmazingToaster has. Betastrep has a little bit more health. I'd say in the grand scheme of this seed, it's not going to make that big of a difference, but always saw a Dragon Lord fight, and it can be fun. Because the other change in Chaos is, do you all remember all those Paper Tiger DL1s? That can no longer happen. Dragon Lord 1 is guaranteed to have at least 81 health, in addition to all of his other randomized stuff, which can include up to 255 attack power. Also, that's one problem roadblock for others and a spiked tall red dragon, as Bishop gets there first, but AmazingToaster is already walking back and is right on his heels just a few steps away from the spiked tall, takes out the red dragon with the hurt war, and Bishop sees the spiked tall. About to walk up to the Dragon Lord, be declared a fool, and we will see if the Dragon Lord said that in a soft tone or not. Well, there's some baby breath. This does seem to be a very high ability Dragon Lord, only taking 17 and 24 from these hits. Also spamming the baby breath as Betastrep unleashes her more. Yeah, take your high agility and have some fireball. And here we go with the Dragon Lord. Uh-oh. Spaghettios. Yeah, another big wrinkle of Chaos. The Dragon Lord 2 fight can have either sleep or heal. And as you can see, here come the sleeps, here comes the Dragon Lord breath, and here comes death. Betastrep, unable to land the stop spawn, gets taken out by the Dragon Lord, and will need only 69 experience to equalize with AmazingToaster. And Dragon Lord 1 unleashes some pretty hefty hits and has heal. So it looks like unleashing the Dragon might be the best option against the all has that heal. And here comes Fireball in the fifth for 63. AmazingToaster about to receive some bad news. Or is he? First try, just goes straight for the stop spell and hits it. And that bad news is now good news, as every attempted sleep is now just going to be a wasted turn, and AmazingToaster, no matter how high this Dragon Lord's health get, which in Chaos it can be as low as about 100, but as high as 230, I believe, so a much bigger variance in his health, but no matter what, this should be a Dragon Lord. As Bishop just takes on our monster, going to get a bit more experience. And Dale has done well in defeating the Dragon Lord and will take first place and 5 more points in this race. AmazingToaster returning to Tantagel, going to get the accolades, pick up the princess again, and there it is, in a time of 52:39. AmazingToaster is your winner for tonight's race. As Bishop is heading around to go give it a second try. Both our runners having a little bit of trouble in shock. And in the end, AmazingToaster was able to win that stop spell and take the victory. Bishop back on the spectacle as TheAlanHeffley gets the princess back. Bishop having to able to find Golem before being able to pick up. Okay, never mind. Gotta deal with another gold man. It has been dealt with. And as Bishop begins round 2 with the Dragon Lord missing a hurt more, we have our race winner, AmazingToaster. As Bishop begins round 2 with the Dragon Lord missing a hurt more. So a couple questions. We have our race winner. How did you feel when you got this first try soft spell and then Dragon Lord unleashed that sleep? So a couple questions. Dodge. First up, how did you feel when you got that first try?
Yeah, that Dragon Lord 1 fight was better than some of the other tracks I've gotten this week in practice.
Yeah,
so,
if that Dragon Lord 1 fight was better than some of the
short more chances, so I was willing to spend some MP on getting him down, and then he started healing, so I was like, okay, let's start hammering again.
Yeah, we saw the healing combined with the agility you can get through, but the other thing I have to ask is, how many bullets were you sweating when you took the death to that gold man and he was able to punch you down?
Oh, that was just so stupid. And then I got back in and ran from the first old man that I saw on my way back. So it was just so dumb.
Yeah, Charlotte is just really hard to root from, so kind of unfortunate, but Bishop unable to win the stop spell is going to take another death.
Oof. I was so happy when I got that initial stop spell off, and it took right away. I was like, okay, this isn't back.
Yeah, the next thing is when you can connect with that stop spell. If the Dragon Lord had sleep, those just become 3 turns. And as we can tell from how much we hype doubles, those free hits are really nice to have, as Heffley has actually made up the level 17, still has a lot of exploration to do. Still needs to find the token and the harp. So it could be quite a while before he is ready.
It was definitely GPSC. There was no doubt about it when I kind of did some exploring and said, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to see where this connects to up there with any sort of ease. So it was kind of good princess. It was on the other side.
Yeah, definitely going to be able to count it. If you're going to count it over a second time, you have to be able to see something. And when there's just that big body of water, so like, although GPS is nice anyway, the chaos to tell you how much experience you need. As Bishop's going to give it a go here. And I'm quite frustrated now that twice has not been able to land a stop spell and get this fight over with. I know Bishop just sometimes does not enjoy having to deal with in-game RNG, but well, this is what we signed up for. You and me both decided to be racing tomorrow. And there's the token for TheAlanHeffley. We just needs to locate Mount Cade for the harp. And speaking of caves, let me ask one more thing. You got through the pyramid, did not find the sword. Where did your head in the judge's table? Because none of our runners have seen what's in the bottom chest engraved.
The sword was there last week, and so I was like, not again. And then I got to the vanilla spot. I was like, oh, okay, it's here. And again, attack power was so high at that point. I was going to go without it if it wasn't there.
Yeah, I had seen the critical. I don't think you ever checked status, so I'm not sure, but I had seen that critical you got just before you got the rainbow drop. I think with the flame sword, you had 39 critical to a draw or adrenaline. One of those things. So, strength definitely not liking this seed.
Yeah, sure. Plus, those were not much of a problem. You know, away 20 was away, but it was definitely something you didn't need.
Yeah, Olaf's playing nice this seed. As Bishop dealing with Dragon Lord 1. Dragon Lord 1 I hit for 32, so fairly average on him, and Bishop actually using the sleep spell of Dragon Lord to see if he's going to try to get through that way. An alternative, kind of a lesser alternative to hurt more cost SMP, but not quite able to do the job.
At least this Dragon would hit for like 30 to 40, probably. I had one earlier. He was hit like 50. Thankfully, he had baby breath, so I could manage to get through him.
Bishop managing to stop the Dragon Lord, so shouldn't be too much longer before he gets done here. As TheAlanHeffley locates Mountain Cave, going to find the harp in here. Yeah, when AmazingToaster says the Dragon Lord was only hitting for 30 to 40, that's what you need to know.
Yeah, he can be quite the thing. Yes.
Had a little race before this one on SRL, where just like Bishop here, I had some major trouble hitting that stop spell, and it cost me. But also in that one, I took a 77 hit from the Dragon Lord one fight.
Those are just oof. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here and let you. Looks like he's just finishing up.
Yeah, pitched up about to dot done here, and he does a time of 5 minutes, 19 seconds.
You get him.
Still got managed to pick up 3 points here. As the AmazingToaster melts down, let's go in for plenty of experience. Gonna pick up the fires ring here. Probably just gonna finish up the last little bit, and then with the amount of experience needed, he shouldn't be too far off the rest of us. He just has to get up there and land that stop spell and take out the Dragon Lord. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I had betastrep in here for an interview. As TheAlanHeffley is done in the mountain cave, I'm going to use outside and head on out to try to find the rest of this stuff. Although, I believe he's already found Sherlock, so back to the first continent and perhaps make it be. Well, going back to Garen's grave here. And maybe going to check out the final test for us. Yeah, kind of looking like that, heading down our. Well, it doesn't have the flute yet, so we will be picking up the fairy here at least. And then we'll also see what's in the bottom chest, although at this point there's nothing of note. It can be the fighter's ring, death necklace, everything else already located, so I'm going to be a little disappointed. And from the look of it, betastrep was not fair that DL2, so to save us the frustration, it seems like this one might be a text chat. If betastrep is in the RM2 chat, we shall have the interview there. Probably for the better anyways, because of Discord issues, and there's betastrep in the chat. And there's about 5 piles of salt. And here is soon enough going to be faithfully for TheAlanHeffley. Having quite a bit of trouble with this cave earlier on, but finally going to get it done. Yeah, both of you actually had quite a bit of Charlotte trouble. He actually died on the way in the Dragon Lord to a gold man getting punched down while You were just unable to officially land the stop spell. Not exactly sure on his resistance, but evidently it had enough to stonewall you. As it looks like indeed DWR going to go down, see if the sword's in the bottom chest, although it isn't. I'm not sure on the exact numbers, but AmazingToaster was able to land it first try. And then you were also able to land it first try in your winning round, so it must not have been as horrible to get. Dragon Lord stops resistance can get up to 15 out of 16, which combined with expel like high percentage sleep can get ugly in a hurry. Okay, I'm told that you can't get that info at the moment. And it was a fairy water. Fairy water at the bottom of Raven. That's our ultra official confirmation of everything in the speed. So something with Betastrep and AmazingToaster did at the start. Right, there's a little bit of a whoopsie. That flame sword money. Both of you were just a little bit short when you went back to Tangential to grind that gold chest, and that's a bit annoying. That is true, although I imagine you were getting a bit worried when you saw the price steadily going up, putting that 6K broadsword. As TheAlanHeffley does his exploration of Garringham, so hopefully for too much longer he'll be picking up the staff and the drop from the caves that are over here. And just one final thing, the levels came in extremely fast, with only around 5 lower 5k needed to level 20. How does that make you feel when you see the levels coming in that fast? Your time, how you feel on time? Like, oh, somebody got done because they already have the stats that fast and they might have gotten the stuff already, or how are you feeling as you went into your first Dragon Lord fight? Because with the early magic key, it was not very difficult to get off the start, which is probably the biggest stumbling block in any given chaos game. That first monster you can kill. Okay, yeah, I have to pick Rainbow Drop, so for too much longer he should be on the way in. And yeah, sometimes those in-game runs can be difficult because sometimes your lifestyles just give no experience. So I don't think we'll have a problem this week because, well, not this week, this race, because I think you had Stingman and Hawksness that died to our more 100. Although, another thing is, I didn't believe that after level 20, I think you got another 2,000, 2,500 experience and did not go up a level, so quite potentially that could really kind of you have to go now level. Or the next level so far away that there's really not much of a chance to get it in any kind of real time frame. As AmazingToaster, I don't know if he found Sherlock. Yeah, this has a 118 attack power, 100 agility. Pretty impressive. Sorry for the live stats. We had some technical difficulties and then trying to figure out what was going on with Bayo. It was a little bit of a rough going to get set up, so unfortunately due to that, we did not have stats for today's race, so we have quite a few new trackers and streamers in this tournament, which is nice to have. Shout out again to AmazingToaster for restreaming the race and Lake Forest for tracking the race as TheAlanHeffley came back to the second continent to head to Sherlock. And if he can land the stop spell, he should be done before too much longer, as we already shown that level 20 is more than adequate to get through the kind of low health Dragon Lord. So as TheAlanHeffley hopefully finishes up here, let's see what's on tap for tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow at 8 p.m. we're gonna have Mr. Holmes, Bobski, me, and ED Improv and a 4-way. And an hour later, we're gonna have Itchpinmia, Game Boy F9, Lord of the Synth, and Shubinator. The first race will be right here on Randomania 2, and the second race on Randomania 3. And then on Tuesday, we already have your Signature, I think is how you say that, Tyrnex, Braxis Muse, and Janus Zeal in their race at 9 o'clock. And then we still have 6 more races in this week to be determined, so plenty of chaos action coming this week as we head in towards the first positional week, which will be next week. Next week is going to be the standard flag set, so just the normal flags we always run. And the groups for that week will be determined based on everybody's positioning. So AmazingToaster having 1-2 races and getting 10 points, he'll be running with the top dogs. Bishop also going to be running up there. Well, TheAlanHeffley's going to be down with those that have not been as fortunate as he runs into a gold man. Only taking 7, so this may be a... Yeah, this is a defense program monster. Not having much luck escaping, so he's going to have to fight through it. Hang around. TheAlanHeffley still has to discover the mess that is this Dragon Lord. A fairly challenging one, although not quite as powerful as some of the high-end Dragon Lords you see that can just turn a race on its head instantly. TheAlanHeffley now electing to swing at this red dragon takes it down. And yeah, the group thing I talked about earlier, along with the fact that Charlotte actually pulls from the strongest monsters in the seed, so if you find something really powerful on the world, you can kind of use that to, oh, this might be in Charlotte. As TheAlanHeffley swinging at this red dragon, trying to take it out, and does so. Yeah, all kinds of little wrinkles that I'm sure we will explore thoroughly as we go through this week and the 8 other weeks that also have chaos. I believe there is at least 2 or 3 more weeks with chaos in them. And here we go for TheAlanHeffley. Gonna be declared a fool by the Dragon Lord. Outright fool, and here we go. Ambush and the fire breath. And a pretty big shot for 32 from the Dragon Lord. So Dragon Lord went probably rocking around Red Dragon strength. Like I said, he can go up to 255 strength, which can lead to hits up in the 90s. And due to the fact, like I said, one of the chaos changes, Dragon Lord 1 has guaranteed 80 health. We're probably going to see some more of that, and here we go. TheAlanHeffley takes a swing at the Dragon Lord, gets put to sleep, wakes up in one turn, nice. So he'll be able to heal up, although Dragon Lord followed up with another sleep spell, and that was not a good heal. Wakes up. What's it going to be, heal or stop spell? Stop spell. No effect. Fire breath, so gonna get another chance to heal up. Here comes the attack. TheAlanHeffley is not getting good heal more RNG, but he's getting away with it anyway. TheAlanHeffley actually electing to swing and he stops for 20 down to 26. Thankfully, this only seems to be a 25% sleep Dragon Lord, so with things like TheAlanHeffley may just be able to brute force this attack for 25, so here comes the heal more. Yeah, it seems like the Dragon Lord's put that sleep away now, and yeah, low health on the Dragon Lord, it is dead. TheAlanHeffley proving that sometimes you don't even need stop spell. If it's low enough, you can just take a risk and go right through him. As we will soon have the official time, there it is. TheAlanHeffley done in a time of 127.57. Unfortunately, only going to be good enough to take 3rd place. But certainly not considering a sleep Dragon Lord that seemed to have some stop spell resist. Certainly nothing to sneeze. Asking him now if he wants an interview. Okay, it looks like TheAlanHeffley is going to decline the interview. So with that, that's going to wrap up the first match of Week 2 for the Dragon Warrior League. Like I said, 2 races planned already for tomorrow, 1 for Tuesday, and 6 more to go. So a lot more Chaos Mode Dragon Warrior on the way. This is Smashy for our streamer, the News Manager, and our tracker Link Forest, steal it from Brody. May your moves be excellent, your seeds be nice.